guess I can email you this as well. I don't know if the prosecutor's office will be willing to reduce it to a first.
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So March 4th, he'll be outside of the 7 years, and but we have a trial date preserved. So obviously, if he wants his trial, he is welcome to have his trial. All right. Good luck, Mr. Beasley, with sobriety court. I hope you do get into one. I know that the resources are pretty slim these days.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. No, we've been here before, so we're hoping for Detroit. All right. So you've got some time. Watch some time. You're still on bond. Anything else for the record today?
No, Your Honor.
All right. You're all set. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Whew, all right.
I have this for a live exam or
Oh,
Brittany
yeah, no,
Pierce?
this is one Wendy told us about. All right. Is Miss Pierce here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is 24SL0431. This is the People versus Brittany Pierce. All right, attorneys, make it your appearances, please.
Denise Callis on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Brittany Hussle on behalf of Miss Pierce, excuse me. We have no objection to appearing via Zoom today for this proceeding. In fact, we thank the court for allowing us to appear on Zoom as we were originally scheduled to appear in person for exam today. But this is going to be a waiver. Miss Pierce was originally looking to retain counsel. She has decided against that, at least at this point. We fully discussed her right to preliminary examination. She's ready to waive that today.
All right, Miss Pierce, is that correct? You wish to waive your right to an exam?
Yes.
And you do understand that you have a right to an exam, and we were prepared to have one for you today. And if you told your attorney that you wanted to hold your exam, Ms. Callis would have to call witnesses and have evidence to show to a probable cause standard that you committed the crimes that are contained in the complaint and warrant. If you waive your exam today, that's not going to happen. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if you did hold your exam, Ms. Costello could cross-examine all the witnesses in the case. You could call your own witnesses. You could testify if you wanted to. But if you're going to waive your right to an exam, none of that is going to happen. And again, you will be bound over for trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you to get you to waive your right to an exam?
No.
Did anyone make any promises of leniency to you to get you to waive your right to an exam?
No.
This is your decision to waive freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, this matter will be waived and bound over to the circuit court for trial. We'll continue her bond. Anything else from either party?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, thank you.
All right, good day.
You too.
All right, Ms. Bates is here for Mr. Upshaw. All right, this is 2400070. This is the People versus Malik Sanford. Attorneys, make it your appearances, please.
Denise Callis on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Melanie Bates from Randall Upshaw's office, appearing on behalf of Malik Sanford, who I see is present by Zoom. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Malik Sanford.
All right, we're here today for a motion. Ms. Bates.
Yes, I believe Mr. Upshaw filed a motion in regard to there was a ticket that when we were here maybe a month or so ago, the prosecutor and I had come up with a resolution so that Mr. Sanford could get his license back. I believe it was the civil infraction of the phone use, and I don't think we knew that it abstracted to his record. So he's eligible for his license, and but for that, he will be able to get his license back. And I think that was the intent of the parties. I think what you did, Your Honor, is it was already in default before we were even hired for it. But I think you had set aside the default just to reduce it. And he entered, I think, impeding to the other matter, but we did not realize it was going to affect his license.
So I think what it was the allowing, and then he had the cell phone.
Yes.
And I don't think the cell phone went into default, but oh yeah, we did. We set aside the default. So we didn't get the default fees on that. And yeah, Ms. Callis, yeah, that I remember we talked about this. The reality is that the cell phone, no points, but it abstracts. That way they can hit them with the second offense if they're picked up on that
Right.
again. All right, Ms. Callis, what was your position?
Well, I still haven't gotten the motion, but if he wants to set aside his plea, my position was set aside the plea on everything and we can just deal with all of it. But that's why it got adjourned, because Mr. Upshaw didn't want to set aside the ticket, the whole ticket. He just
And forgive me if
wants-
let's go into a breakout room. Mr. Sanford, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room real quick. I have good notes, but I need a little bit of refreshing. And let's go off live.